Get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Has this at the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes down throwing. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Half 10. 5 wide. What's that?
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 1st down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Brown 80! Hey, home. Regular. Half 85. Stop. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Now a give to Cook, running left. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
'56. Look out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Gun. Out. Monday. Alert. What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Got a man, that's Kincaid. In, touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now.
A gain of 14. First down, Jets.
Going to the ground again. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. It didn't look like a real got it.
Well, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here on 1st down. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Back to the well again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He's going to throw this one. That's a cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hand off to the back. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. He tries to sneak it. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. Well, no questioning who won the leverage battle on that snap. They drove them backwards on that sneak.
Yeah, that is about as fast a launch as you're going to see from a defensive line. Almost never see a quarterback sneak go backwards. That's exactly what this defense just accomplished.
Hand off left, they need the end zone. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Jets finish off their opening drive. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Allen looking to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
Stop. 5 wide. Hey, tight. Gun. Off 52. Where's that?
They'll throw 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. He punted 3 times in a win last week, and this one is away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 37-yard
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. And it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They're going play action. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
On first down, no run. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Running this one left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Alert! Half 85, half 85. It's out!
Throwing here, Allen. Chased out to his right. Finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly. The catch moves him to the 48. One play in Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Ready? Alert! Half. Go!
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. On the move, headed right. Catch made right side by Coleman. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Look out!
Yeah, not from the pistol to Cook. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Now Allen. He rolls to his right. And he's got it! That's a layup for a touchdown! The Bills now lead by 10. It's a James Cook touchdown. Pass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills drive their lead to 11. Pass now to kick this away. Here's Miller on the return. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Dive up the middle. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. Let it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Now a give left side. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Bills opting for dime coverage for this third down. Third and long for him here. It's a caught by Wilson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll try and punch it in. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Jets trailing in the early going. Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal.
Let's go.
They give it to him up the middle. And he won't challenge for the goal line. Stop made at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves him a little bit closer. Third and goal coming up.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Backed up the last 2 plays. Got to go in the right direction here. It's third and goal.
Here we go. Nice.
There's another for him. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets making a 1-score game before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Round 80. Alert. Half 10. Here we go.
Here's Allen. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the time to throw it. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second and
56,
12
56.
at the 18.
Alert, alert, alert. Middle, 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 middle. What's that?
Allen to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And they were in their defensive meetings this week. That's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
319. Alert. Off 52. Stop. Stop. Hey, home. 5 wide. Alert. Gun. Good job.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Headed out right. This is brought in by Coleman. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. Johnson scores! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Pass now to kick this away. Here's Miller on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throw right side. Caught by Smith. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. The jumpiness backs him up. Now 6 to go on 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Taylor makes the catch. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Inside the red zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. Got to shake it off and keep on firing.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They are throwing it again. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing third and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Nevis able to knock it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Jets 20.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Now to the running back. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's a throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Short pickup to their own 31. Brought down by Quay Walker.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Let's go.
They give it to him again. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Dropping back to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On the jump.
First down, ball at the 36. Throwing now off the play action. Hits him on the out route. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back now pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther Cougar 19.
Now the run here from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Staying on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Working now from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Looking quickly here. They call pass on 2nd and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
The offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hey, tight. Half 10. Half. Alert! Half 85. Sub.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Buying some time right. downfield, and Shakir has it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Trying it left side with Cook. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Ready? 56. Regular. Alert. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Running right side by Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills lead by 15 now.
Bills 35, Jets 20.
Pass now to kick this away.
Kickoff for Buffalo.
Here's Miller on the return. Things going well so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Three-quarters in the books from this one. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. On target to his man Taylor. Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
319! Half. Alert! Hey, tight, tight, tight. Half 10. Good job.
First down throw for Allen. Escapes the pocket. They connect down the sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
319. Middle. Gun. Off 52. Middle. Half 85. Monday. Look out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Round 80. Out.
Back to the air, Allen. Holding by his back, Cook. And they're going to stop him, but he's got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Out. Ready. What is that?
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
What's that?
Allen on the play action. Forced out to his right. And that's a touchdown. At least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Well, you never want a penalty to take a touchdown off the board, but nobody to blame but himself here. This one's on him.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you point a finger at somebody else, there's 3 pointing right back at you, and in this case, it was all on him. Just losing sight of where he was on the field, and he and his team lose a touchdown.
Opportunity here for this defense. Need a stop on 3rd and goal.
Ready. What's that?
Now Allen off the play action. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills grow the lead now to 22 points.
Jets 20. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. He'll throw. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Running it now out of the gun. away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down.
Driving dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throw here. 3rd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamil Dean makes the play. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Move the chains! You gotta move that chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, hold. Off 52. Half 85. Alert!
Here's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. Another one caught by Coleman. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills keep adding that 4th quarter lead. Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead.
49. Jets 20.
Pass now to kick this away.
To kick off for Buffalo.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Looking to throw here. Chased out to his right. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And he's chased out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack for the defense. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. picks it off. And he's going to bring this back for the pick six and a Buffalo touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for six.
Yeah, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Fields this one at the 3. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They'll go play action. That's low and bounces short of his man.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Throw it. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football. Turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Hey, tight. Round 80!
Back to throw now, Allen. Buys time, rolling right. Looking right, and he finds it. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Five wide. Half 85. Alert!
Allen to throw. He rolls to his right. Here he goes again. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. They're going to pass it here. Dialing up a receiver screen. And touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills are running him out of the building. And as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. They kick the running back in motion. And throw here on first. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. In a good spot here, second and inches.
Second and inches at the 30.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Free inside the 30. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Jets making the scoreboard look a touch better. Nevis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets take 7 points off the deficit.
Jets 27. Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Nevis ready to send this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
180! Off 52. Half. Sub. Out. 56.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. He set it down for him at the 38.
Middle. 319. Monday. What's that?
On first down, Allen. He dumps this off to Cook. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
From the red zone on first. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bills throwing 6 more on the blowout. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And we got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. New York to the line. First and 10. They're going play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Going again on second. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Jets cut into the lead by another point.
Jets, 34. Harrison Nevis to kick off.
Nevis ready to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
180! Regular. Hey, tight. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Alert! 180! Alert! Five wide. What's that?
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
What's that?
3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Come on, set! Bronco 80! 18, right here! 18, Rattler!
They'll throw to begin this drive. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there.